My week's every week. Every week is Hell Week.
Every week's Hell Week?
Every week.
Man. Wow.
But the difference is, what do you choose to do with that week?
Suffer or advance?
Put your fucking shoes on and get to work.
I'll for you at your walker, though. Don't forget your walker.
Yeah. Put my Velcro shoes on.
Oh, man.
And go to school.
Please, come in here and work out. White socks, Velcro shoes. I'm filming that.
I'll surprise you one day.
I cannot wait.
Yeah. Walker. So, speaking of walkers.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, that's what they say. Here we go, guys. We got a walker gang.
Ooh, strong.
Strong walker gang.
And we're still waiting on Ric Flair.
Welcome to Caffeinated Confident.
I'm Harlow.
I'm JP.
This is episode 12.
I love coffee.
Is that what we're going with?
We're going with I love coffee.
In case y'all don't know, we do love coffee, and that's the topic today. So I think we'll hit a few coffee shops we like, of course. Got to talk about the ones we like. And we need a sponsorship, by the way. Little shout out.
Anyone wants to, yeah.
Yeah, throw it out there. And then also talk about the good effects of coffee and the bad effects of coffee, because you got to have the good and the bad. And then anything else? Favorite brand of coffee?
Favorite brand.
Okay. Well, let's get in there.
What is your favorite brand?
My favorite brand?
At home.
At home, I still do Frothy Monkey at home because it's delicious.
Yeah, outside, like coffee shop wise, Frothy.
Yeah.
At home,
what do you go with?
Sanka.
Sanka? Who?
You too young to remember that?
Oh, wow.
That's like that. Grandma used to have that at her house. It'd be like an orange can.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The most disgusting coffee you've ever seen.
So, Folgers in your cup.
Yeah. The best part of waking up.
Yep. No. So let's jump in here. So, top coffee shops in Nashville, Tennessee. What's one of yours?
I got probably 3 coffee shops I like.
All right,
I'm not even going to go 5. I'm going to go 3.
You're going to go 3.
Yeah.
Because
I would go 4, but
some of them aren't handicap accessible. So
that's true. It's against the law.
All right, go.
Frothy, you've had 4 shots of espresso this morning.
This is true.
Frothy Monkey, The Well, Barista Parlor.
Oh, really? You snuck that one in.
And Barista Parlor, because they serve Barista Parlor coffee at like other spots. So like you can go to there's a bagel shop off of Belmont called like Proper Bagel.
Yeah, I know that.
They serve their coffee there.
So
love it.
You like the accessibility of that.
Yeah.
All right. See,
when they're consistent.
Consistent. Well, that's what you got to be.
And some of the I won't call them out, but there are certain coffee shops I can go to, and it's not consistent. Like I go to Frothy, it's delicious every time.
Right.
I can go to other coffee shops, and it's like, who brewed that?
And not the guy trained to do it, probably.
Yeah.
Or lady.
And it makes a difference.
By far. And same for me. Number 1, Frothy. Number 2, and it's a close one between 1 and 2. Of course, Taylor Street Coffee and Tea.
Taylor Street, you're right.
That's my jam. And then I think I would have to move into Bongo Java. It's been a while, but I do like me some Bongo. They probably got the best nitro in town. It's delicious.
I've only had nitro over here at 8th and Roast when you brought us.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Chris went over here.
Right. So 8th and Roast is not bad, but Bongo's got them. Bongo's got them on the nitro. After that, I do like some Three Brothers. I've been a few times, but every time's really good. Just straight.
I don't even know where they're at.
West End, Cumberland Transit, right beside Cumberland Transit.
I know that place. You know why?
Why?
They sell One Wheels.
And you still haven't bought one. Where you at? And then for my top 5, we're going to round out the top 5. I will have to say I do actually little hidden spot. Blue Sky Cafe, East Nashville. I don't know whose coffee they carry, but it's good.
Crema.
Oh,
and right there, what is that, First?
Technically, it's Hermitage Avenue.
Great coffee.
Yeah, so I would actually kick Blue Sky out and put Crema in. Yeah, I forgot about Crema because I don't
really
go
great.
as much. Parking's horrible.
It's terrible there, but if you get there early,
yeah,
good cup of coffee.
Well, with that said, though, Taylor Street, that's what they carry. They're a Crema brand, so Crema's still there too.
Yeah.
But why do we love coffee?
It's the nectar of the gods.
The nectar of the gods.
Yeah. It's delicious.
It is delicious.
And if I don't have it, there's a glitch in the matrix.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
I need to go back to bed, start all over.
All over?
Yeah.
Reset.
Well,
it does have benefits, right? So it helps with your, mental capacity.
My anger.
I don't know if caffeine helps with your anger.
So I'm not angry because
right.
with this you're like, oh, I can deal with whatever's coming along.
But that's the funny part about caffeine, right? If you don't get some, you're going to probably be angry because it's a drug and you're going to feel like withdrawals. And if you have too much, you're going to be angry because you're too hype. You're just aggressive about everything. That's how I start my day.
Right, yeah. Well, that's how you've been starting, Dave, because you've been having, those 300 milligram caffeine?
Oh, no. That was a test run. If y'all haven't followed us on social media, I tried Bang Energy one afternoon. Experimental. Probably not my best experiment. I did have coffee that morning. It was a long week. Needed a little extra kick. I did not drink the whole thing because it was 300 milligrams of caffeine. Needless to say, I come in hot on the workout. I come in hot. It was that workout. I didn't feel great after the workout.
You're supposed to pop that top and just chug it.
I think science has proven that wrong. Even
too much caffeine is bad for you?
Is bad for you, yeah. Actually, studies have shown that it could kill you.
Fake science.
Fake science. Man, he's running for president, JP for president. He could probably win right now. But that's not fake news.
Yeah. Too much caffeine is bad.
Too much caffeine is bad. And then, in some of the good stuff, it's supposed to help with heart disease. Like we just mentioned, Alzheimer's is benefit.
I wonder how it helps with heart disease.
Because it pumps that blood through that heart.
Right, so it makes you want to get up and move.
But I'd have to read more into it. I think it does make the veins open up. Caffeine helps, open the veins up, get the blood flow. Of course, the heart pumping. I think that's where too much caffeine comes into play because it makes the heart pump harder.
Sure.
So that's not good, and it will dehydrate you. And it's very acidic. So, but my favorite studies are all the ones it could increase, type 2 diabetes. It can increase all this. But is that pure coffee? Is that study done on pure coffee, or is that your triple latte from Starbucks? Where's the studies coming from?
Yeah. Are these the sugary type drinks, or?
Yeah, or somebody's black coffee or straight espresso. I think it's the sugary ones that are the wormhole, right? You're going downhill. You're not getting the benefits from the true coffee because it's probably a 1 to 10 ratio. The coffee's only 1/10 of what you're really drinking.
Oh yeah,
on some of those. But yeah, we talked about our favorite spots. Talked about some goods, some bads of coffee. I did my experiment with the energy drinks. I'm done with those. Straight coffee.
Well, and that goes back to some of our nutrition stuff. It's like some of that stuff in those energy drinks. You're like, what is that?
Yeah, you can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
They throw a bunch of vitamins in there. Like a multivitamin. It's just like a multivitamin.
It's like Centrum Silver.
Just like it.
It's our new sponsor, Centrum Silver.
And you're Ensure, right?
Yes,
Ensure.
Do they make a caffeinated version?
I don't think so. Maybe they're missing out right there. Or you could just pour it into your coffee, right? Then it makes it a mocha.
Next time I go to any of these coffee places, I'm like, I want to get a latte, but can you use Ensure instead of that whole milk?
I need my vitamins.
They'd laugh.
They might not. They might pop the top for you. Depends on where you go, though.
If they have that behind the counter there, extra tip.
Extra tip? You're going to go all out? You're going to make it rain?
I'm impressed. I'm going to make it rain with coupons.
So maybe you should bring your own and see if they'll do it for you. We had a friend do that. What's that little experiment called?
100 Days of Rejection.
100 Days of Rejection, yeah. So you just got to ask, man. That's all that is. Just ask.
Do you guys have Ensure back there? They'd be like, what's that?
Be like, oh, actually, I got some in the car.
Hold on.
Back.
Well, can you make Steve's latte with this next time? Don't tell him a word.
Hey, don't mess with my staff. Don't mess with my staff. That's all I'm going to say.
Steve is the manager at Frothy Monkey.
It's more of an adjunct.
Yeah.
I'm an adjunct. I'm only there. I'm a morale manager, right? So I just come in, try to boost the morale, then I'm out.
Hey, how you doing? Shake hands. Tell get a quick update on everybody's life.
Yeah.
Congratulate people.
Yeah. Weddings,
see how their night was.
See how their show did. You gotta dive into the people. That's what makes for me too. That. Right? Maybe that's why.
That's half the reason we go to the coffee shop.
Yeah. We get to communicate, kind of build that community, talk to people, see how they're doing. Plus, you get great tasting coffee.
Well, that's my other thing is we talked about being consistent with the coffee brew, but, man, if you're not friendly, like the people, the staff there, if they're not friendly, and if I can't interact with them, I'm not coming back.
Right. Too stuffy. I've been, and sadly, there's a couple of coffee shops. Their coffee's probably really good, but I never really put it into my head to enjoy it, right? Because like you just said, they were too stuffy on the front end, or it was this, show, right? Like, I order a coffee. I'm the only one in the place. Well, I ordered an espresso, let's be honest. Only person in the place. And then 15 minutes later, I get it because it's this show, right? I'm like, man, I get it. Quality takes time, but then there's too much time sometimes, You shouldn't take that long.
Well, now you know that going to that coffee shop, you're going to wait 15 minutes for your drink.
But I don't go back.
And there's a difference between, having a standard of quality, but then sort of going over the top and it having to be
snooty. And, again, we talk about Frothy a lot because we go every Saturday morning before the show.
If you want to meet it with me and Steve in the morning.
Yeah. 7:45.
Frothy, yeah.
Put it this way, if you're in Frothy between 7:45 and 8 on a Saturday morning, look for us, and we'll buy you a cup of coffee. Right?
Deal.
All right. I'm in.
I'm in.
But they have a great training program. Like, they just don't throw you behind, the bar making coffee. Like, you got to know what you're doing, and not only know what you're doing as far as how you make it, but know what you're talking about when you're talking about it. Like, all their taste testing, you have to go to their, roasting company and really start from, ground zero and work your way up.
Well, because people are going to come in there and ask, hey, what about this? What is this? Or what is this one different from that one? And if your staff isn't educated, it's like,
it's coffee.
You don't even know about the product that you serve.
Right. Well, and you never know who's going to ask you. Like, my brother-in-law is a huge coffee fan. He's French-Canadian, so the dude, he may test the theories of if how much caffeine's too much. I mean, he probably hits 6 to 8 shots of espresso a day. Like, he goes hard. But he loves it. That's his thing. But when we were in there, he's a straight espresso guy, right? He's going to get a double shot espresso. That's what he's going to get. And he got it. He took his first drink, and he, euphoric, right? Like, oh, my God, this is the best thing. And he started talking to the girl, like, how many grams of this? What do what's your ratios? And, of course, she was just knocking it out, right? And I've been in other coffee shops that are like, I don't know. So, again, though, he had a great cup of coffee and a great experience behind the coffee.
Well, and that's with, anything nowadays. It's not, you can't just have a product and not back it up with some sort of experience or, environment that sort of caters to that. Right. I'm not going to go somewhere where you serve a great cup, but you know nothing about it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me where it came from, what type of bean it was, where, if it was high altitude bean, low altitude bean, if it was roasted dark roast, if it was light, right. What's the difference between the two, how was this, just tell me something.
Yeah. Give me some insight on what I'm drinking, right? And, we're always seeking knowledge these days, too. Like, we talk about knowledge at the tip of our fingers, but sometimes I really want to talk to someone who knows about it and not have to look it up. Oh, sorry.
No, and so even with that, I've been recently watching videos on, how to roast your own coffee.
Because you love coffee.
That, and because one day we're going to have a bag that says Caffeinated Confident on it.
So we could do it, yeah. That's a game plan. I like this.
So if I have to find out how to do it myself, or if I have to find a place in Nashville where if we could purchase the raw bean, they would in turn work with us to roast us, that bean and call it us.
Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't
think it's that hard.
I think we can make that happen. We'll make some calls.
But the roasters itself are expensive. So I'm looking to maybe work with someone else because you could do it at home and you could do it like I've seen there are videos of people doing it in their backyard, like off the grill.
Yeah.
Like if you have, just something to heat the beans, which we could do that.
I don't know if anyone would buy that.
I've got a grill.
Do you have to stamp that on the bag? Grilled, not roasted.
USA, America. Grilled in America.
Grilled in America because the beans aren't coming from America. Let's just be honest.
They're not.
No.
But yeah, I'd learning how to roast, work with somebody here, local, preferably, that would roast a bean that we purchase, have like a limited, like one run.
See where it goes.
20 bags, whatever it is.
No. I like this.
I'm in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why not?
2 weeks. For those of you just kind of getting in with us, 2 weeks is our kind of inside track. This whole podcast started from some coffee and us keep saying we'll start in 2 weeks. It was about 2 months.
But we started it.
We're here.
We're here.
Damn it.
We didn't know what we were doing, but we started.
I still don't know if we truly know what we're doing, but we're having a really good time.
We don't.
Well, guys, this one's kind of a short episode, right?
It is. It's coffee does that to you.
Right.
You're not going to sit there and talk forever.
No, because you're going to run out of energy.
Well, you got too much and you can't just sit there.
Right. I got to go like row or something here in a second. But please go back and check out. This is episode 12 again. I love coffee. Just want to make sure we put a stamp on that. But we are now at 12 episodes, so please go back and check out some of our prior episodes.
Yeah, listen to them all. Start at 1 and run through 12.
And since we talked about Taylor Street Coffee and Tea, episode 3s with Lee, great story. Definitely check that out. Even on our Instagram page, we did a little coffee tasting at Taylor Street. I guess that was probably about a month ago now.
We should do one here, live.
Live?
Well, just a video of us.
Yeah. We need a video.
Here. Yeah.
We're going to try that and also bring more coffee details, more fitness details, community details.
Walker details.
That'll be on our website, what brand that Jason uses to get around. If anybody's got any good recommendations on, the proper tennis ball to use, he would take those.
Yeah, so go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. We're on YouTube.
Twitter.
We're on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Except we don't have our website up yet. To be announced.
It's in the works.
It's in the works, yeah. It's in the works. But guys, again, thanks for joining us on episode 12. I love coffee.
I love it too.
You do too. I'm Harlow.
JP.
Next time.